Here's what I'm going to tell you, and it's the thing nobody gets right about meta ads for assisted living. They're not running a test with their ad creative, they're running a test with their emotional angle. Families don't see a video of a generic senior at a dining table. They see a real person in your community doing something that matters to them. And when they don't see that realness, when it's stock or polished and distant, it costs you every single lead. I've watched teams waste $15,000 a month on the same 5 ads because they think engagement means looking good, not connecting emotionally. The people who convert are the ones who make families feel like their loved one belongs here, with real faces, real moments, and no filters. This is Assisted Living Paid Ads Marketing, the show about winning with Meta in senior care. I'm Mikey, and today we're talking about the one creative element that makes or breaks every campaign. It's not the budget, it's not the targeting, it's not even the landing page. It's the single ad that proves you understand what families want. Here's the core idea behind why this works. On Meta, the platform itself is your audience. The ad isn't just a message, it's the experience of being shown something that feels real. That's where emotion wins. And in senior care, the most powerful emotional angle is reassurance. Families want to know their loved one will be safe, cared for, and treated with dignity. They're not looking for sales copy or polished photos. They're looking for proof. They're looking for connection. And here's how that plays out. Lead with real faces and moments from your actual community, not stock photography or re-edited highlights from a brochure. A slightly imperfect phone clip of a resident enjoying a meal, laughing during therapy, or smiling at their caregiver, that's worth more than any studio shot. It's what families see through. Meta's algorithm rewards emotion over polish, and emotion only comes from authenticity. The format you use matters too. Vertical video outperforms static images because people scroll, not click, and it lets you tell a small, complete story in just a few seconds. Show someone doing something meaningful, a resident singing with the music therapy team, or a nurse explaining how they're helping someone regain balance. The story needs to be short, visual, and emotional. A resident enjoying an activity tells a whole story faster than a headline ever could. Every single ad has to end with one clear call to action. It's not optional. It's not a bonus. It's the reason your video didn't convert in the first place. If you don't tell families what to do next, whether it's book a tour, request a consult, or text us, they'll just scroll past and forget. This isn't a one-time strategy either. Ad fatigue kills campaigns fast. Meta's algorithm sees repetition, and it gets tired of the same 3 ads shown to the same people. Fresh creative weekly is not a luxury, it's a necessity. You're not just running ads, you're feeding the machine with new stories that it can learn from. Let me break down how to do this step by step. First, build your creative foundation around 3 components: emotion, proof, and clarity. The emotional angle is reassurance, showing families they can trust you. Proof means using real moments, real people, real experiences from inside your community. Clarity is the call to action. Every single ad must end with one of those 3 words or phrases: book a tour, request a consult, text us, directly tied to what they're advertising. Second, choose the right format. Short vertical video wins. Why? Because it catches attention in the scroll and tells a story that takes seconds but makes impact. Keep it between 15 and 30 seconds. Don't let it get too long. Let the story speak for itself. Third, be consistent with your CTA. Don't hide it or make it vague. Put it at the very end of every video. Use bold text, contrasting color, clear language. It's not a suggestion, it's a command to act. Fourth, rotate weekly. If you're running the same ads for months, you're not winning. You're just wasting money on performance that's already gone stale. Fresh creativity keeps the algorithm engaged and your audience intrigued. Fifth, capture real stories daily. Set up moments throughout the day, during meals, therapy, or recreational activities. Get staff involved because they know the details that make a moment believable. Let those stories come through raw and unpolished. The most powerful visuals are not perfectly lit, but emotionally honest. Sixth, test each week by comparing performance. Track metrics like click-through rate, cost per click, and conversion rate. If you're seeing low engagement on something, it's not a mystery. It's time to replace it with something new that tells the same story but with better emotional impact. Finally, track the right things. Not just views or likes. Track what actually moves people, what call to action gets clicked, which format performs best for your audience. These insights are gold because they tell you not just what works, but how to improve it. Here's the one rule that matters. Every ad must end with a clear next step matched exactly to the care line you're advertising. That's the only thing that turns attention into action. Everything else is noise. But here are the mistakes people make that kill campaigns. The first mistake is using stock photography or overly polished video instead of real, unfiltered moments. It doesn't matter if it's beautiful, families see right through it. They're not buying aesthetics, they're buying trust. And they know when something looks like a script. Second, ignoring the format. Static images get ignored in the scroll. If you're using them, you're losing half your audience. Vertical video is where attention lives. It's not a trend, it's Meta's architecture. Third, hiding or making vague the call to action. A message that doesn't tell people what to do next is just an ad that fails to convert. It's not about selling, it's about guiding. Fourth, not rotating creative weekly. If your ad is still running after 2 weeks, it's dying on its feet. And if it's not getting better over time, it's not worth the budget. Fifth, trying to guess what works without tracking data. You don't need insight from a guru, you just need metrics. If you're not watching click-through rates or conversions, you're guessing. Lastly, using the same story over and over without variation. The same emotional angle in different formats can work, but only if it's fresh. If your community has been showing the same person doing the same thing for months, families won't respond. So here's how to stay ahead of this. Build a system where you're creating new vertical videos every week, using real stories from your community, ending each one with a clear next step, and rotating based on performance data. That's not just smart advertising, that's winning advertising. And if you want to learn how to build that system without the guesswork, it's in the course at learn.mikey.ai. That's Assisted Living Paid Ads Marketing. If this one earned its time, the full system is inside the course. I'm Mikey. Go make something real that works.